Hi, this is Jim Starkweather, the publisher of KitMaker Network and Armorama.com, and welcome to another episode of Turning the Page. Today we have from Military Modeling and Review, number 62 of their magazine. This is printed by Ampersand Publishing, and we'd like to thank them for sending us this review copy. This is the most recent issue, and it has recently come to us, and we'll share it with you and kind of do a brief overview of what's in it. Clearly from the cover you can see there's an article on an Isherman building and spicing up the Tamiya kit. Then they have the M103 Primer Part 2, a special Great War commemorative feature, Napoleon Complex, the Little Renault F-17 Goes Big, Conqueror Heavy Super Armored Fighting Suit, Float Your Boat Dragons Kami ×2, Brony Transporteur, Trumpeters BTR, which I assume that's what that stands for, 80 kit, Cool Warrior Trumpeters Fantastic T64. This magazine retails for about $10, in Canada about $16. It is in full color with about 80 pages. So they've got marked on here, NMIR, we hardly ever publish the same article more than once, which is very nice. I like humor. Humor is funny. Well, obviously humor is funny. So, again, they've got a nice little table of contents here, pretty much the same thing. They do have some short takes, which is news, a mini-men section, which is going to be like figures that are recently released, and Model Citizen, which I believe is just a particular figure release or figure article. So, again, quickly going through, we've got a Pat Stansel has done an editorial here at the opening. He's the publisher. Quickly, I'll cover, too, something with the magazine that has been in our news section recently. If you are interested in subscribing, they have a new option for subscribers, and that is to sign up for basically what is a bill-as-you-go or a pay-as-you-go kind of system. So when the magazine is printed and getting ready to be shipped out, at that point, the third-party company that they've contracted with charges you or your credit card or whatever and sends out the magazine to you. So it's a little different than their current system, which is kind of you pay in advance for a subscription, I believe for a year or something like that, and then they will get you the X amount of issues, obviously, that are included with that subscription. So take a look. I'll try to remember to put the link to the news article in in this review as well. So the short takes obviously covers news and recent items in full color, very nice. And then we have lots of advertisements, which is always a good sign. The first article, though, is the M103 Primer. You can see this is one of the ones at Fort Hood. So someone's taken some nice detail shots, and again, there's multiple pages of those. And then we have the Napoleon Complex, the Little Renault Goes Big, which I assume is the 1/16 scale TACOM kit. Very nicely done. And this one was by, this article was by... number of pages here, a lot of detail on this one. Whoa, a lot of detail on this one. Was done by Tom Jett. That's my only criticism. I think they need to add the person's name in the main page here, so I don't have to go all the way to the back to read it. It makes it very, 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 very difficult for the reviewer to quickly say the name of the article and so forth. Actually, well, I think most people want to know when they're reading an article before they get to the end who actually wrote it, but maybe that's just me. This one looks like a kind of a completely scratch built, I'm guessing, armored fighting suit or futuristic modern thing, which is very cool looking. And again, lots of detail there on that article. And then we go into the Kami, or the two Kamis actually, and then we have the Brony Transporter kit. And again, you know, you can see consistency here of quality photos, a lot of text and detail in terms of step-by-step-y kind of stuff. There's the mini-men section I mentioned, which basically they put the figures together and prime them, which is nice. So that shows you the new Hornet heads that are out, I guess. And the last one was the Model Citizen, so it's again a painting technique article here at the end. So you can see there's what you get, what bang you get for your buck with MMIR. Very well-respected magazine. People like it when they get it, and they're trying to obviously do better in the getting it part. So I think they have improved over the last few years, at least from what I have heard. So, well, again, if you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. And our thanks again to Ampersand for sending us this copy. And we'll see you next time on Turning the Page.